Hey, welcome back to day 17. Man, that just seems like a lot to say that. Oh, and I found one more hat. So there you go. I guess the hat count now, the ball cap hat count is at 16 now. This one's kind of my grungy one. Don't look too close. You may or may not see the sweat marks. Sorry about that, Mom, who is, I know, tunes in and watches this video. All right. So day 17, we're cruising along, and today's a little more personal. Today, living in community is a little more about you and your life and the impact of that. So I want you to think about having a grudge or having something against somebody else. Now, as soon as I say that, if you do, a name or names have popped into your head. What I want you to think about today is there anyone that I need to forgive? Is there anyone that I am withholding forgiveness for something that they did to me? They may not even know that they did it to you. They may have blown it off. You may just be holding on to it, and it's impacting your life. I know for me, I've had a chance to, you really think about things when you have time. And the kind of time that we have, I know for a lot of us, you're busy and there's a lot of things going on. But when you put your head down on your pillow at night, you got some time and you're thinking through some things. And I'm just wondering that maybe there's a grudge that you have. Maybe you've been withholding forgiveness. I've read this incredible book. If you're looking for a book to read, it's called Love Like You've Never Been Hurt. Love Like You've Never Been Hurt. We actually teach this class at the church, but I'm telling you, this book has had a giant impact on my life. One of the things that the author says is that you need to stop keeping score and start losing count. When I read that for the first time, it really just it smacked me right between the eyes of, like, wow, that's most of the time we're keeping score, and this person did this and this person did that, and we have these great discussions in our head of all the things that we would do to tell them off and tell them how they hurt us or how they were wrong, and we're brilliant and we win every time. But for me, I'm a follower of Jesus. Is that how I'm supposed to treat people? Is that how I want God to treat me? Is that really healthy for me? Holding on to these things while we have time, and you can look through your life and look through your past. Is there someone that you just need to forgive? You just need to let it go. And I know the fear is that if I let it go, no one's going to care about it. I have this verse tattooed on my arm. I'll hold it up for you. And it's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. It's Exodus 14:14. It says, "The Lord will fight for you, and you need only to be silent." In other words, you don't need to worry about, oh man, if I let this go, then it's like it never happened. Like there's no justice for me. So just remember that God sees and God knows, and God will take care of the situation, whatever that is. But it doesn't necessarily mean, sick 'em, God, go get them. It's you go, hellfire and brimstone on their head. God's writing their story just like God's writing my story, and God's writing your story. And my hope is that if there's a person that's wronged me or someone that's wronged you, that our hope is that God, you're writing their story, doing their heart of work that only you can do. But I need to let it go because it's damaging me, it's damaging my life, it's damaging other relationships that I have. I need to forgive that person and move forward in my life. So something to think about as we're in this quarantine. Do you have a grudge against somebody? Do you need to forgive somebody? And maybe it's not even you calling up and going, oh, I just want to let you know I forgive you. No, it's something that you're going to do in your heart. Maybe it will warrant a conversation. Maybe the person doesn't even know. I don't know. Pray before you have that conversation. Don't just call them up. But also in this, you may also realize I need to go ask forgiveness, that I know that I've wronged somebody and I've never made it right. I need to make it right. And all I'm going to do is apologize and ask for their forgiveness. So something to think about on day 17 as we're going through this. this is an opportunity. If you've had this in your heart for a while, it's been something that's been weighing you down. Friends, release it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. And you will be better once you release this. Give it over to God. He is much better at handling these kind of situations than you and I will ever be. So have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.